Hey guys, welcome back again to another technology guru video. Today I have a Mac app spotlight for you. As probably everyone on the internet knows, Angry Birds Star Wars was released yesterday, which was, I believe, November 7th, 2012, and it was released on iOS devices, Android devices, as well as the Mac App Store. So I went ahead and picked it up in the Mac App Store. It is $4.99 if you are wanting to know. I will have the links in the description box to take you directly to the store. But enough about that. Let's jump into the game. So, for those of you who have been living on a rock for the past few years, Angry Birds is a game that is developed by a company called Rovio. They've developed all kinds of Angry Birds games. Started out with the original Angry Birds, went to Angry Birds Rio, went to then Angry Birds Space, and there's a few in between. But needless to say, it is an iOS mobile game that went gangbusters. This game has sold millions of copies. The Angry Birds series is known worldwide. Great game. It's a really fun game. I know a lot of people are getting tired of it, but I will say this new Star Wars rendition of this game is my favorite, and I have played them all. So I'm going to go ahead and start on some of the lower levels here to kind of give you a sense of the gameplay. So you start off with one bird. It is the Luke Skywalker bird. It is the original red bird that you started out with before. And of course, same gameplay. You're flinging the birds at the pigs, and in this case, we're in TATOOINE, which is a Star Wars planet from Star Wars, obviously, and I did not pronounce that right. I am so sorry for you Star Wars fanboys there. But anyways, this game, again, is themed behind Star Wars, so again, it's going to have a lot of the Star Wars elements behind it. When you beat a level, just like in all the other Angry Birds games, you have an opportunity to get 1 to 3 stars, 3 stars being the best, 1 being the worst. Obviously, you want to try to come back and perfect each level when you are done. So again, that was the Luke Skywalker bird. The next bird that you're introduced to is Obi-Wan Kenobi. With Obi-Wan, you can do a force push. So what that means is you can fling Obi-Wan and then click, and then he will force push anything that is in that little blue area that you see there when you click. So this is a great tactic to use later on in the game when there's a lot of stuff on screen and you're in the space levels and you're trying to get a lot of debris flinging out everywhere. So it's a really awesome feature. I really like that one. But my favorite so far that I have experienced is, without a doubt, the Han Solo bird. And I'm trying to see here if I can get to a level. All right, here he is. So you'll have levels, as always, where you will have a variety of birds. So here we have Luke Skywalker that, we're going to throw out here, let him sling his lightsaber around. But this is the Han Solo bird right here, the yellow bird, and he has his blaster pistol, okay? And when you throw him, you can click, and he'll shoot 3 times with the pistol. And this is so useful when you get to the space stages later on in the game, because you just start shooting stuff, and the lasers just start bouncing around off the glass and different obstacles within the level. It's an awesome feature to have, and it's just, the gameplay is changed up so much in this game. Even though it's the same core gameplay, the way they utilize the different abilities like they have there is just absolutely amazing, and I really like it. Later on, again, levels obviously will get harder, but I wanted to show you another level here with the Han Solo bird. So you can throw them up here, and then you got to shoot right down there where the TNT is and blow that area up, okay? So once you've done that, you then go grab another one, and you try to throw them as high as you can, and then shoot down where the TNT is, and then hopefully it explodes. See there, I didn't get it quite right, but I mean, it's just so amazing how, you're throwing the bird one direction, and then you're trying to utilize his blaster pistols to complete the level. So again, by far, that is my favorite bird up to this point. So I can't really say as far as the whole game goes. And then once you progress, you will actually get to levels that are in space. So for those of you who have played Angry Birds Space, this is the same concept. You have the same globes, and gravity affects you the same way. So you throw your bird, and then he starts to curve, and then he curves another way once he gets into this area. So again, it's the same, concept that you had seen with Angry Birds Space, and I think it's great that they introduced it there, and then now they're utilizing it in their new game here in Angry Birds Star Wars. So that is the space levels there. Now let me talk about the just the interface just a little bit. You know, you have your levels here that are within Tatooine. I completely butchered that last time. I apologize. And then once you get done there, you're going to move on to the Death Star. So you will then progress on to the Death Star. And then after that, obviously right here it shows HOTH, which is a little teaser that they'll be releasing that. Rovio is always extremely wonderful about releasing post-release content. And then after that, you have your bonus levels, which I have not even got into yet. I can show you one of those here. You are actually playing as, in this case, it is the R2-D2, which for those of you who are fans of Star Wars like myself, it's an awesome little nugget there that you can play as the R2-D2. And then when they introduce a new character, you will see this screen as you're seeing here, and it will show you how to maneuver and operate, kind of like a tutorial for each character that is introduced throughout the gameplay. And then you just click on the check mark and you're good to go. So the bonus levels here are a little more challenging than say the normal levels. And you know, with R2-D2, you can actually throw him. And let's throw him right up here. And then once you've thrown him, you can click on the screen somewhere, and you can actually shoot out electricity. So I didn't really show you that too well there. So let's go ahead and try this one more time. Once you throw him, you can actually click and throw out electricity there, which is awesome. So that's kind of his feature. And then the golden egg here, you actually click somewhere, and it explodes. So that's kind of that there. On the Mac platform, obviously you're not using the touch. You can use the touch, but if you're using a mouse, I like it a lot because it gives you a lot of control. By using the mouse wheel, you can zoom in, zoom out. You have your hand here on the screen that you click left and right and you hold to move you throughout the levels. So if you click and hold here, you can kind of see the different levels and the aspects of the levels that you're trying to beat there. And then it's just great in full screen. If you have one of the new Retina MacBooks, you're going to be in for a treat because this game has some really awesome graphics. The Star Wars lore behind it, to me, is one of my favorite things about it, is to be able to see some of the Star Wars stuff that they've thrown in there. And then actually one of the coolest things that I just discovered not too long ago is that you can go here and click on the bird down here at the bottom hand of the screen, and it will show you all of the stuff that you've unlocked and all of the stuff that you have yet to unlock. So the things that I haven't shown you here, you'll have a Chewbacca bird, there'll be Princess Leia, there'll be other enemies that you will see. It's really, really awesome. You'll actually see an appearance from Darth Vader. He'll be in here as well. It's just loaded full of Star Wars treats if you're a Star Wars fan. If not, and you're just a fan of Angry Birds and the series, pick this game up. Again, it's only $4.99 on the Mac, $2.99 on the iPad, and 99 cents for the iOS or iPhone and Android. Again, the name of the game is Angry Birds Star Wars. Was released yesterday, November 7th. An awesomely fun game. I hope you guys go pick it up. Tell me what you think. I want you guys to tell me what is your favorite new character or new bird in the new Angry Birds Star Wars. Put them in the comment box below. Mine, as I have already stated, is the Han Solo, being able to shoot your blaster pistol. That is amazing. If you like this and want to see more content just like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hit the thumbs up button and like this video. Share it with your friends and family. And until next time, I'll see you later.